all these things of trying to engage youth. And one thing is, we all remember being this age and how confusing and complex it was, and to have adults really kind of come down to their level, and not even like coming down to their level, but just engaging them where they are. It really, you can see something happen. It's not like, we're gonna tell you what this is and then you gotta repeat it back to us the way we wanna hear it. No, tell us what's happening. Tell us how you want this to sound. How do you want this to play out?
When you're in a detention type facility, it's really easy to kind of lose your own sense of self and your own sense of self-worth. And I think what this does is puts a little bit of just responsibility on them to, you know, feel empowered to actually know that they're worth a lot and able to actually express themselves.
They don't want to remain here. They want to go out and live their lives respectfully and thoughtfully. And they also were, through the exercises that we did, the visionary exercises, they realized that they can be leaders and they can be teachers to the next generation in the mural when they're not here.
As a purpose, I believe that it really is important so that people can understand and know that there's so many different ways to express your experiences in life. You know, there's a lot of things that a lot of these youth are going through and have seen and continue to go through. Well, how are they supposed to interpret that? How are they supposed to give a reflection sense to the world and to the world that they live in about how they feel about their experiences? So we feel that the music portion allows them to do that when they interact with the production, when they interact with the lyric writing, when they interact with just the movement and just the study of sound and of music itself.
One thing I found with Mosaic is it's sort of meditative. Once we all get going, you kind of zone out a little bit, and it feels like fun.
I think the process of mosaicing, especially for these kids, the analogy I like to use is that they've got some broken pieces in their lives, and the mosaic is taking those broken pieces and putting them back together to create a beautiful piece of art. Well, that's similar to some of the life experiences. They've got some broken pieces, but even with broken pieces, you can bring them together and create something new with those broken pieces. It doesn't mean that you're totally broken. You've got a chance to bring them together and create something new. And I like that analogy when I work with kids or adults that have those broken parts of their lives, and everybody has that, but especially these kids, I think it gave them an opportunity to see there's some parallels to their life in creating a mosaic, because it is shattered pieces of glass put together to make a whole that creates a beautiful piece.
Oftentimes what we find is that, particularly with the population we work with through the Youth Arts Alliance, is that many of the youth have this experience of their story already being written for them in the court cases, in the legal documentation and everything else. We've presented this also as a way for them to write and to document their experience, their pains, their passions, and their hopes, dreams, and aspirations. These are the things that aren't expressed in a court.